That was the good Space Jam. That was a very good song for the good Space Jam in, I believe, 1996. I don't know what the song is for the bad Space Jam, but it's the one I just watched, and let's review it. The real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. So, Space Jam: A New Legacy stars LeBron James as LeBron James, who is playing himself and really trying to reconnect with his son, who he doesn't think is prioritizing basketball enough, basically. And to learn this lesson, he goes into a virtual world, which Looney Tunes are a part of, and we effectively get Space Jam 2. And he fights, well, he doesn't fight, he plays a game of basketball against a whole bunch of NBA players, just like in Space Jam. And they've played and not be stuck in this virtual world, just like in Space Jam. So let's review. So my main like is Don Cheeto. When you have a whole bunch of athletes being actors for the first time, you realize how good a long-term actor is. And Don Cheeto was just, his acting was good. It was cool to see an actor that probably is in more movies with other good actors. You know, Don Cheeto is like an Avenger almost, so that he's surrounded by really other good actors, and you never really get to appreciate how good they are until you see them with people that don't act all the time. So Don Cheeto, I really liked about the movie. I also like just getting to see the Looney Tunes again. Like, if it's just, there's a lot of nostalgia. And my favorite part, honestly, of the whole movie was just the start, where we got a recap of LeBron James' career, similar to what they did with Jordan in Space Jam 1. As an NBA fan, that was awesome. My dislikes. My number one dislike is the virtual world and all the Warner Brothers placements. You can tell a Matrix movie is about to come out by Warner Brothers because you hear about the Matrix so much in this movie. It's really annoying when they plug another movie. That is one thing Space Jam 1 did not do in the slightest thing, did not plug another movie. And this one has so many Matrix references and animation, and it's just like, why turn this into an advertisement? I really didn't like how little we got to see the other NBA stars, like Dame Lillard and Anthony Davis and Klay Thompson, like just huge names, and you want to see them in a movie. Those are big personalities as well. Those are like big NBA personalities, and they're just like these animated characters. And I understand they're probably busy. They can't be on, the athletes. They can't be on the set all the time. But Space Jam 1 had a lot of like Charles Barkley. Like, it had lots and lots of Charles Barkley, and that's all we're comparing this movie to, right? Like, it's Space Jam 1. I didn't understand the scoring. The scoring was really, really weird. And I think Wile E. Coyote was actually like the best player on the field, more important than LeBron James, because he, in one play, I think he got like 600 points. He gets like 600 points and literally turns the whole game back around. So the MVP for me was Wile E. Coyote, and I was trying really hard to focus on this movie. I watched it over 2 days, and that's really disappointing to me in a movie that has LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Dame Lillard, and Klay Thompson. Like, just absolutely disappointing to me that it just fell flat, because I just didn't feel LeBron James had a connection with the people that played his family in the movie. And the reality is, of LeBron James, is we get exposed so much to him with Bronny and his real family, that when you put a family that's not his and make the whole storyline around that family that's not his, but pretending to be his real family, and you're still seeing the real LeBron James, it's so hard to embrace them as like Bronny and like another kid in his family kind of thing. Space Jam, here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Just poorly, overly executed, and makes me really, really appreciate Space Jam 1. Really, really appreciate it. But hey, if it's getting new kids into the NBA and cartoons the way my generation got into it, I'm all for it. It's just going to have a C. So, yeah, that's a shame. Cheers.